Do you ever feel like the earth is getting old? The rapid development of industries and technology, which now dominates the world, has taken a toll on nature and its balance. Over time, this imbalance could spell disaster for humanity, leading to the destruction of the world, or as it's often called, an apocalypse. In this video, we're going to talk about stories and movies that predict the end of the world. These scenarios are all possible, from incurable diseases and massive natural disasters to uncontrollable technology. And as usual, you're gonna be accompanied by yours truly, Billy. Let's discuss them carefully. And the first one, we have Fungal Outbreak and Deadly Disease, The Last of Us. Global warming has caused some species to adapt, including dangerous fungi that used to be unable to survive the heat or human body temperature. These fungi have now evolved to use humans as hosts, leading to the collapse of civilization. The story begins 20 years ago, when a fungal virus outbreak spread across the earth. Those infected by the fungus became bloodthirsty and attacked other humans. Chaos ensued, and characters like Joel, Tommy, and Sarah had to flee. Unfortunately, Sarah, Joel's daughter, was shot and died.
No. Okay. You're okay. You're okay. Move your hand, baby. Move your hand.
After that tragic event, Joel and Tommy were separated, with Joel living in quarantine in Boston and Tommy's whereabouts unknown. For 20 years, Joel survived in quarantine zone run by the government, working with Tess to find a way out. But their journey wasn't smooth. Along the way, they met a girl named Ellie. Joel and Tess were tasked with taking her to the Fireflies' headquarters. Throughout the journey, Joel and Tess discovered why the Fireflies were so eager to have Ellie. Unfortunately, Tess became infected during a battle. Will Joel and Ellie make it to their destination alive, despite the many obstacles they face? Do you think, guys? What would you do if a fungal virus that could turn you into a zombie took over the world? Would you fight back like Joel and his friends, or surrender to fate? If you're curious about this series, go check out The Last of Us. And the next one we have the Mayan calendar apocalypse. Like some religions that predict the apocalypse, the Mayan civilization predicted the end of the world would occur in 2012. In the movie 2012, a series of massive natural disasters strike and destroy the entire world. The story begins with Jackson, a driver for a Russian billionaire. Jackson hears about a secret project involving arcs being built for the world's richest people. At first, he doesn't care, but his outlook changes when he takes his children, Noah and Lily, on a trip to Yellowstone Lake, which has dried up.
Used to be a lake here.
Doesn't look much of a lake to me.
I know, the whole damn thing's gone.
There, he meets a man named Charlie, a radio conspiracy theorist who talks about the world's destruction and even shows Jackson a map of where the arcs are located. A few days later, a massive earthquake hits, splitting the land apart. Jackson rushes to get his family, Kate, Gordon, Noah, and Lily, to the Ark.
Sorry.
Along the way, they face countless tense moments, like fleeing a volcanic eruption and a plane crash that kills their pilot. Even Jackson's boss leaves them behind because the boss and his children have direct access to the arks.
I'm sorry, guys. Good luck. Come on, boys.
How will Jackson and his family manage to get on board the arks without being caught? Although the Mayan prophecy of a 2012 apocalypse didn't come true, you can relive the thrill by watching the movie 2012. And the next one, A Dying Sun, Knowing. In the movie Knowing, a teacher accidentally discovers an encrypted code in a time capsule. He believes he can change the course of future events by decoding it. The film begins in 1959, when a school is hosting a time capsule ceremony. The students are invited to place drawings inside the capsule, which will be opened 50 years later. However, one student only writes a series of numbers she kept hearing in her head, even carving some into a door with her nail. Stop. 50 years later, the time capsule is opened, and its contents are distributed to the students. A boy named Caleb received the paper with the string of numbers, and his father, John, became intrigued. He sees the number as a puzzle. He realized they matched the dates, had tolls, and coordination of major disasters from the past 50 years. Driven by curiosity, John tracks down the author of the numbers, Lucinda, but finds out she's already passed away. With clues from her house and a university, John uncovers that the final event is a solar flare from the sun that will destroy the Earth's ozone layer, wiping out all life.
A super flare in our own solar system. A 100 microtesla wave of radiation that would destroy our ozone layer.
Realizing that this disaster cannot be avoided, John returns to his parents' home, where he waits out the final moment of his life with his family. It's terrifying to think about, knowing a disaster is coming and not being able to escape. I've also heard that the distance between the sun and the earth is getting farther, and even the slightest shift could be dangerous for life on Earth. Pretty scary, right? So, those are some movies about the possible end of the world, which could be triggered by anything from fungus to climate change or even cosmic events. This is why we must take care of our environment starting now, by doing things like planting more seeds and avoid littering. What do you think we should talk about next? Comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. If you make it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you and see you next time.